Everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. All right, continuing this fun journey with the Eurovision Song Contest at 2026. I'm returning for my second time to the country of Luxembourg as we introduced to this channel last year, Luxembourg, with the song from Laura Thorne. I thought it was super fun. She did a great job, and but we're going to continue on this one again. So this year we have a artist named Eva Marija, and the song is called Mother Nature. Luxembourg, this is the national final performance, which premiered on the channel January 24, 2026, so very recently. And this performance was from Luxembourg's Song Contest, appears courtesy the participating broadcaster RTL. And so far, looking at the view count, even though it's only been out for a week, we're peaking at 165,000 views. So this seems to be somewhat of a fan favorite so far. So I'm very curious to see what Luxembourg is going to deliver this year and how this is going to carry through the contest. But just so you guys know, if this is your first time on the channel, number one, welcome. Number two, after the reaction, stick around for a few minutes as I get into the artist and dig in about who they are, where they come from, and all the things about their background as we give credit where credit is due and shine on the artist and who they are. But for now, let's listen to the music. Luxembourg artist Eva Marija with the song Mother Nature, national final performance. Ready? Oh, me too. Here we go. All right, jumping into this one. I know a lot of artists also release official music videos with the songs that they submit to the contest, but it's always fun to watch the national final performances because it kind of gives you an idea of how they perform live on a grand stage and what it should look like. And just kind of really gives you like the best perspective. But let's go ahead and jump into this one. Let's see what Ava's got for us today. Oh, it's a neat stage already.
From the start,
whoa, that's wicked.
When all was fun and games, wasn't hard, but all good things can end. Back when I was younger, I planted a seed under the moonlight, and even when there's thunder, I go back when I wonder, who am I? From the ground to my skin, as I'm howling at the wind, in my roots, in the mud, and I lean my head back, let it out, let it in, letting go of all my sins, in my roots, in the mud, and I lean my head back. Mother Nature,
Wow.
she knows. Mother Nature, she knows. I know that Mother Nature, she knows. Mother Nature, she knows.
All right, out of the gate, she's got a stunning voice that I always love the effects they're now starting to bring in when they're using like these screens, these high definition screens on the floor and in the background to, you know, to really highlight the artist in the solo performance like this without any dancers or anything in the background. But boy, she kicked in that first chorus line when she said Mother Nature, she knows. Her voice is crisp, it's gorgeous, and so far, I mean, this, yeah, solid. She's got a great singing voice, and gosh, she looks so young. She looks familiar too. I don't know why. She must just have one of those faces that look like other people you might have seen before. Anyway, I digress. It's so clean, you know?
Mother Nature, she knows. See the leaves, how they grow back again, and I hear and learn to love myself again. Even when there's thunder, oh, I don't have to wonder, who am I?
was she hiding that? I was like, she just sitting there singing, all of a sudden, violin. That was hilarious. Where did she pull that out of? Someone must have came and handed it to her. Oh, very clever. Just gonna look at it, make sure it turned on. That was super good. God, she's got this super crisp, controlled voice. It just sounded almost angelic. And she plays the violin, which was fun. I mean, I love that tribal kind of like dance beat that was sitting there in the background. That was super, super fun. It's funny. And the last song I just reacted to, or just recorded anyway, I was talking about like how some of the shift of the music seems to be going away from pop into these other soulful, deep, meaningful songs. And that kind of was a mixture of both. It was more as like a pop, and then kind of had like a little tribal backing to it with a heavy dance beat and all the things. But those definitely check all the boxes to why she made it to the contest. It's all there. Great song. It's already stuck in your head. That chorus line is very, very easily memorable and recognizable. And you can just sing it after hearing it for the first time ever. But yeah, very, very strong submission, Luxembourg. That's fantastic. But we know nothing about Eva, so let's go ahead and find out more. Yeah, personally, I think that song will do very, very well, and will probably make it into the final, especially if she can perform that as well as she just did in there, which I don't see why she wouldn't. It sounds like she's very comfortable on stage. She, you know, her persona, her little dance moves, her violin, it's like she had a natural presence there, if that makes sense. It's like you see someone on a stage like that, they're not nervous, they're putting out their character, and it's just like that you can just tell that's where they belong and that's where they feel comfortable. So good for her for pulling off that performance. And it'll be fun to see her on the grand stage. So Eva Marija will sing for Luxembourg in Vienna. We do know this. And Mother Nature has won Luxembourg Song Contest 2026. Call her Mother Nature. Eva Marija has won the 3rd edition of Luxembourg Song Contest, and her song Mother Nature will represent Luxembourg at the 70th anniversary, 70th Eurovision Song Contest in May. Eva earned her victory from a field of 8 entries in the contention for that ticket to Vienna. Voting on the night came from both an 8-member panel of an international experts jurors and a public televote. The first round of voting commenced after all 8 songs had been performed and resulted in a top 3. Mother Nature by Eva Marija, Sweet Tooth by Steve Castile, and Bad Decisions, Hush Hush by Irem. For those 3 songs, voting opened the second time. Mother Nature triumphed with a total of 222 points, a huge margin over the 136 scored by the song in second place, Sweet Tooth. Good God, she almost scored 100 points more than second place. See what I mean? That natural presence. People knew it. They saw him like, oh yeah, she belongs there. She's going to represent this country very, very well. And you should be very, very proud of that one. At the age of 3, Eva Marija fell in love with the violin after watching Alexander Rybak's Eurovision Song Contest winning Fairy Tale. Phenomenal song. I actually love that one a lot too. She pursued the multidisciplinary path at the Luxembourg Conservatory, studying violin, singing piano, and bass guitar across genres from jazz to classic pop, to classical pop rock. That a girl. I'm all about the rock. Born and raised in Luxembourg to Slovenian parents, she remained connected to both cultures. Performing since the age of 14, Eva is currently studying songwriting in London. Eva met her team at the Rock Lab camp, the Swedish singer-songwriter Maria Brogberg, aka Maria Mathia, and 2 Danes, songwriter Julie Aagaard and producer Thomas Steingard. That's why she looks comfortable on stage. She's been doing it since she was 14 years old. There was a real special energy and flow within our group. We based the song on the feeling of childhood when you be playing carefree within parks and forests, recalls Eva. Mother Nature uses nature as a symbol of hope, freedom, and a sense of being grounded. It beckons you to reconnect with your inner child and let go of your fears. At the very end of the session, Eva improvised a violin solo, and it mained in the final version. So she improvised it and they kept it anyway. Now it's going to be in the actual song. Don't you love when you hear stories like that? She decided to sing the song and just start playing the violin. They're like, we're keeping that in there. And that was kind of cool that they went back to the fairy tale song where she got inspiration from Eurovision, from an artist that won Eurovision, is now doing the same thing and made herself into Eurovision. So we're going to see how that one carries. But that was phenomenal. I want you guys to leave me those comments below. What do you think about the Luxembourg entry? What do you think about the song, Eva's background, career, and story, and all that things, and how it would carry? Curious on your opinions about all of it, if they match mine or not. But regardless of that, if you like this video, please hit that like button, share it out to anyone you think might be interested in checking it out. And one last time, everybody, that was Eva Marija song Mother Nature, Luxembourg, National Final Performance, dropped on their YouTube channel January 24th of 2026. Hope you all enjoy that so much. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, keep on rocking.